Hello guys and namaste. Welcome to Simple Learning with Rakesh. Alright, so the topic for the day is Sdlc, Software Development Lifecycle. So I'll try to understand this topic in a very easy way. Alright, so and hopefully by the end of this video you will be able to understand and also make someone else understand what software development lifecycle is. Okay, so if you like the video, please hit the like button and do subscribe to the channel as well. Thank you. So uh, now what is software development lifecycle? SDLC. Okay. Now, uh, to simply answer this question, we can say that steps or the processes involved in development of any software is known as software development lifecycle. Okay. So it's a set of processes involved in development of any software. All right. So basically there are 7 phases in software development lifecycle that you need to remember. 7 phases, and we'll start with the first phase. Now what is going to be the first phase is requirement gathering, or you can say requirement collection, or the planning phase. Okay, so in this phase a business analyst or product analyst, he is going to plan and gather the requirement from the client. All right, on the basis of the plan he will discuss with the end client. Okay, and he will do initial planning. Okay, on the like as per his prior experience, and so he will do initial planning, and on the basis of that high level planning he will get the project from the client. Okay, because only if he gets the project, then only rest of the things gonna start, as if not, right? So this is the first stage. Simple. Now let's get into the second stage. We have the requirement, then the second phase comes, which is requirement analysis phase. Okay, so once we have the requirement from the client, then we analyze the requirement. Okay, we analyze the requirement in order to uh, guess like if we can deliver this requirement or not. All right, and if if it's possible, then how long this gonna take. All right, and this is a very high level meeting. All right, like wherein a business analyst will be involved, or and apart from that there will be a product manager. Okay, QA lead. All right, no, business business analyst and a project manager, and some of the people from the HR team will be involved, and apart from that the architect. Okay, architect is a senior most person from the technical team itself. All right, so who gonna take care of the entire architecture of the process, who has a knowledge of entire architecture of the process. All right, so this is how it is. Okay, and once the software analysis is done, once they have analyzed the software, like the outcome of this meeting would be like they will confirm whether they're gonna take the project, whether the company is going to take the project, all right, or they're gonna decline. Okay, because it depends on a lot of things, right? If it's a big project, then it depends on a lot of things, like if we do have the resource, if we can bear those resources, if we have the kind of environment that we can develop uh, such a project. Okay, and what about the cost, if the client is able to bear that much cost or not. All right, depending on all these things, the project manager is a very crucial guy. Okay, in taking the decision, because he's the only one who's gonna decide. All right, who is responsible uh, for entire project. Okay, as he's the senior most guy in the project, so he will decide like, yeah, if he can take the project or not. So once we have the project, we move ahead to the next stage, which is known as design phase. All right, so as the name suggests, in design phase we're gonna take care, it's also divided into, I'm sorry, it's divided into 2 phases. Okay, one is high level design and one is low level design. As soon as we have the project, first of all we'll have a high level design. Like high level means a blueprint. Okay, we just develop a blueprint, how we are going to actually deliver this project, how we are going to develop this project. okay, whatever the commitments we have made, how we are going to cater them, or how we are going to fulfill the requirement. Okay, so what are the entire requirements we have, like what are the what all resources we need in order to uh, fulfill the requirement. Okay, so uh, as I said, this will be divided into two phases, which is high level and the low level design. First, high level designs will cover the kind of resources we need. It just resources just doesn't mean like the people we need to fulfill the requirement. Resources also mean like the environment we need for that software, even if it comes to coding or the development, whatever. All right, so all these things come under the resources. Right, and once we are done with this phase, we have everything what we need to develop the software. We start in the we start for the coding phase. All right, and this is one of the most important stage, because from this stage only the actual software starts getting built. All right, and once we are done with the coding, then testing phase will come. All right, and this is what we are going to discuss in next videos in detail about the testing phase only. All right, and once we are done with the testing phase, then the delivery phase. All right, delivery or implementation we can say. All right, we deliver the software, and also if it's a product based company, then we have to implement the software on the on the client's environment. Right, we have to implement the software. So this is the delivery phase. So here just after this we come to maintenance phase. All right, so maintenance phase is the phase wherein we have to take care of the maintenance of the project. Okay, because it's just not like that. If we have delivered the project once it's all over. It's just not like that. Okay, why it's not like that? It's just because you can take an example of a car, right? You purchase a car, and after that you get some maintenance, free of cost services from the company, right? So it's same in the software as well. Something similar. Okay, because customer might face any problem with that software. Okay, so at least he should have a time frame wherein the company will give him service free of cost for any kind of maintenance that will be required in that software. All right, because customer has invested a lot of money in that project, so it's a responsibility, solely responsibility of the sole responsibility of the company to give him some kind of maintenance which would be free of cost. All right, and also even after once this free maintenance time is completed, after that also, if any time the customer need any uh, anything to be fixed on the software, or anything additional to be built on that software, any new features to be added to the software, this also come under the maintenance phase. All right, so this is all about the entire SDLC process, and I just try to explain this in a very simple way. All right, and now stage by stage we will get in depth with all the stages of software development life cycle, and in next forthcoming videos we will discuss how exactly this works. All right, and hopefully you would have understood what this software development life cycle means. All right, and if you have any kind of questions regarding this, I request you to please comment below. I will surely try to answer your questions. All right, thank you very much for your time. All right, bye bye, take care.